Hello and welcome to Premarital Guru. I am Arijit and in this channel I talk about marriage astrology and premarital consultation. In today's video I will analyze the chart of a female born on 27th December 2005 6:46 pm in Cebu, Philippines. I will discuss different aspects of her life like marriage, issues in life and effects of different yogs occurring in the chart. So, her ascendant is Sagittarius, the Atma Karak is Mercury, and Dara Karak is Venus. The first thing that catches my eyes is Sun in Lagna. People with Sun in Lagna want to get things without effort because in our solar system, Sun is the only star and hence Sun behaves like a king. And traditionally, kings expect people to bow down before them. People with Sun in Lagna might be somewhat egoistic with some level of self entitlement. They think that they deserve prince or princess treatment, so this type of selfish thoughts will be a barrier for relationship and marriage. Such people don't like to be ordered, and therefore, this person is unlikely to work under others. Also, such people might criticize others because if you see history, kings are often getting insecure of losing their thrones. So, when such people see that someone else is doing a better job, then they might try to make them look inferior. Now, from a marriage perspective, the girl's marriage will work only if she gets someone with similar mindset. Someone egoistic, somewhat entitled and selfish, and someone who likes to criticize others. And most likely she will find such person eventually because other type of boys won't be able to stay with her for long. In her early age like teenage or early 20s, if she gets into relationship, she will get heartbroken because the other person will be frustrated and they might leave her or even cheat on her. But one thing is sure that such person uh, with Sun in Lagna, they do have charisma, which gets them attention and which in turn increases their ego further. So it's a cycle. The next thing is her Venus is retrograde in second house. Venus is about love and luxury, but when it is retrograde, then it looks more into oneself rather than others. So, this girl might be someone who does not go into relationships easily because, as I mentioned earlier, during her early youth, she might get relationship failures, and then when she reaches late 20s, she will guard herself due to the emotional baggage. Whenever she goes into a relationship, she will constantly re-evaluate her decisions to be with that person, and this may also continue even after the marriage. So like so much criticizing will be bad for her relationships because the other person will feel frustrated. As Venus is in second house of family, she might also be someone who criticizes her family both before or after marriage. These thoughts generate from the urge to be perfect in every manner. Because, as I told, Sun in Lagna will have certain self entitlement and they will want others to do as per their wish, which never works, especially in marriage. If you marry someone who has certain traits which you don't like and you think that you will be able to change that after marriage, but it never works. And also the ideology of everything needs to be perfect for me, this is a myth and cannot happen. So I recommended her to be normal instead of perfect. And everyone should anyway do this in general to be happy, because being perfect takes a lot of effort and it is not necessary 99% of the times. Anyway, the next thing I will discuss is Saturn and Venus mutually aspecting each other. Such people are fearful to committed relationships, which resonates again with the Venus retrogression. Such people might actually be attracted to someone who has different culture or religion, or she might be attracted to someone whose social status is supposedly low. And aspect of Saturn will bring a partner quite older than her. Consider an age gap of more than 9-10 years. Her expectations regarding the relationship might be higher than the reality, and this may cause disappointment because Saturn will bring a partner who is a bit bleak in the nature, and the relationship might be cold. And as I said, in her early youth, she will face heartbreaks and then she might become more mature after 26. So then such partner will seem good enough for her. But this time she will take a long time to form a bond and commitment will come slowly. The partner will also not rush things. So ultimately the marriage will happen a bit late because she will be marriage worthy late. Further analyzing the marriage, Jupiter aspecting 7th house with ninth drishti. So some type of spirituality will be there in the marriage. However, the spouse will be committed, but the spiritual aspect might reduce the passion from his side. The seventh houselord Mercury is in 12th house, which is the house of letting go. This girl might turn into a very spiritual person after some years of marriage. So ultimately, the coldness in the marriage can occur because, as I said, her spouse might be different from what she expects, and this may cause disappointment and frustration in the marriage. Actually, if she marries someone different from her culture and religion, then there is a chance of a better marriage life. Another important yog in the chart is the Jupiter Moon conjunction, which is Gaj-Kesari Yog in 11th house, which repeats in D9 chart 6th house. Both the girl and her mother might have a lot of friends, but the question is how many of those friends are real? Do these friends give importance to her? If not, then she might feel depressed and vent on social media. And this might be true due to her sun in Lagna. In her family, there might be businesses of milk, chemicals, cosmetics, or plastics. Mars in 5th house makes the girl a passionate lover. In D9 also, Mars aspects 5th house. And Mars is usually someone who likes to do different activities. Such people might not be much interested in traditional education and rather try out different career options or extracurricular activities. The degree she gets and the work she does won't have any relationship either. Mars in 5th house might give multiple sources of income, but it will take time. So I also recommended her to not fall for get rich fast schemes. Talking about the family aspects, Saturn aspects second house, and in D9 chart, Saturn is in second house. In her childhood, she might have seen her parents fight a lot. Otherwise, her mother might be very strict because Mars aspects Moon. It is possible that she did not get enough love and care that she should have, and such people might develop addictions as well. Settling far from home will be beneficial for people who have Saturn's influence on second house. If you want to talk more about the marriage, you will see that 7th Lord Mercury and Venus, which is also Darakarak, these are affected by Saturn. So marriage will definitely happen late. And the Atmakarak is Mercury and Darakarak is Venus. If you see our solar system, there is no planet between Mercury and Venus. So in such cases, you will see that the native will have to take a lot of responsibilities in the marriage and will not get support from the partner in decision making or emotional support as well. And I have also tried to check the chances of affairs in this chart. Previously, I told you that due to certain characteristics of the girl, she might face failure in relationships, and this might affect her emotionally. She will be disappointed in her relationships. Her Mars in 5th house gives her a high libido as well. Plus, in her chart, two fiery planets are in fiery signs, which are like Mars in Aries and Sun in Sagittarius. So all these things might show that the girl might actually do affairs in her relationships out of frustration and emotional instability. So that's all for today's video. See you in next video with another chart. If you want to consult me, the contact information is shared in the description. Thanks and bye.